Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Retro, and in this video we're going to take a closer look at the NEC TurboExpress. This is a handheld TurboGrafx 16 or PC Engine in Japan, which is basically a 16-bit home console in your hand. Imagine having a Super Nintendo on the go. Well, Sega had that with the Sega Nomad, NEC has it with the TurboExpress, and Nintendo, well, they didn't have it. You had the Game Boy, but it wasn't the same. So the front of the box, it shows 16-bit color games on the go. As I said, the home console uses all TurboGrafx 16 cards, color vision and backlit matrix LCD screen, and it has a TV accessory that you'll see in a bit. So the side of the box doesn't show anything special, but the back of the box is where it gets interesting. So on the top left you have a couple of examples of the TurboGrafx Turbo Chip game cards like Bonk's Adventure, and there's some information on the box, and this is really interesting because it says small size for convenience. Well, small size was probably something whole different in the 90s than it does mean now, because this thing is bulky. And what you see here is the TV tuner accessory, the Turbo Vision, that you could use to pick up on the air TV signal and play it on your TurboExpress. I'm not sure if that still works in America, but over here in Europe we don't have a signal in the air anymore, so these accessories are useless. So you slide it out the side of the box and has a nice styrofoam with the cover, and when we lift the cover we end up with the manual. The first thing the manual does is hype you up for the console. Ready, set, and get ready for some 16-bit color action on your new TurboExpress. I think as a kid that would have got me hyped. Not that having a console wouldn't get me hyped, but still. The rest of the manual is what you'd expect. Where are the buttons? What do the different buttons do? What do the different slots mean? Because you can connect a lot of stuff like your headphones and of course the TV tuner, and also a cable to play with 2 players. And then there's your battery slot, which has 6 AA batteries, which is a lot. I believe the same as the Sega Game Gear, less or more than the Game Boy, but of course the Game Boy wasn't color. How do you insert a cartridge, which is of course an important thing because you can put these on backwards, since they're just credit card format, not like the Game Boy that has a little slot in it that you can't put it in the wrong way. And for the rest it's instructions on how to run, how to jump in most games, how to connect your TV accessory and your communication cable that would be available in spring 1991. I think it came out, I think I've seen those before, but I don't have one, so I'm not 100% sure. And there's also an AC adapter that didn't come out of the box. Then some warnings, and that's pretty much it for the manual. So now it's time to take a look at the beast itself. As I said before, they call this slim. This thing is bulky and unergonomic like hell. It's really big, not really heavy, but a lot heavier than a regular Game Boy, especially when there's 6 batteries in there. So you see the cartridge slot up top. These are the connectors on the side where you can regulate your volume and your brightness. On the bottom you have a COM port. That is not the port where you put your headphones, which I did the first time. And on the right you have the TV tuner clip. Then the buttons, a 1 and a 2 or A and a B, and turbo buttons. So to show you guys a bit of gameplay, I fired up Blazing Lasers, one of the coolest shoot 'em ups on the system. And one of the problems, or very common problems with these systems, is that the sound doesn't work. And with my copy that's the case as well. The sound doesn't work, and if you add in your headphones it's really, really bad as well. There's a fix for that, but I haven't had time yet to fix that, but it shouldn't be too hard. So that was the TurboExpress, the handheld TurboGrafx 16. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you did, like me on facebook.com/drretromd, and of course see you next time. Bye bye.